money stay high. Go to YouTube for story time with Ray Vibe. We say he's a great guy. Have a lot of fun telling you his life and blaze live. Stay high. I dare you tonight.
Welcome to another story time with Ray. This story, as you can see by the thumbnail, is about the first time Federico met the squirrel Hector. I am going to pre-warn people. I might get a little emotional talking about Hector and explaining Hector to you. It might get aggressive. It might get violent. This is rated R. This is not for the kids. Put the kids to sleep right now. It's a story of heartache, of laughter, of confusion, and a resolution. This happened in lands far, 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 far away. It was a little village ran by one of the best kings that you've ever seen in your life. Handsome, well-spoken, amazing hat collection, and his name was King Vibe. King Ray. King Ray was a gentle soul. He wanted nothing but the best for his people. Love, compassion, all that in a bag of potato chips, Lay's, sour cream and onion. But there was one problem. See, King Ray was a bird enthusiast. He loves birds. He loves watching them. He loves hearing them whistle in the morning. He loves the whole idea of a bird. So around his kingdom, he has random bird seed feeders everywhere. He understood beautiful birds and their music makes everyone's anxiety, depression, and everything come down a little bit. Go outside and listen to a bird chirp. It's got to be illegal to be doing this shit for a living, bro. I'm having way too much fucking fun with this shit. But anyway, bird seed feeders in every block. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody was happier. The economy was better. More jobs. They deleted pronouns out of everything. They ain't no pronouns, man. Leave it alone. Peaceful kingdom. We've been at peace for 350 years from my great-great-great-great-grandfather, King Ray the First. Then all of a sudden, in the edge of the kingdom, right outside in the woods that we like to call fuckery area, where all bullshit is at, and all the negativity and all the crap, I was gonna say, I don't want to bring that. I don't want to bring this to story time with Ray. So I'm just gonna say to the pieces of shit haters, we like to call them. And out of all the haters that knew not to cross that line, there was one undeserving to live piece of a donkey poop named Peasant Hector Suarez. So he goes to his little hole in the ground bar where nothing but a bunch of pieces of shit live in there. To combine a plan on how to infiltrate that line. See, Ray has an army that you guys don't know about. He is a kind king. But if that king ever sees any type of threat, he is swift like the hand of God. So in order to be swift like the hand of God, you have to have an army. The army was called the Vibonites. All across the border of the kingdom, they were stationed with their family, with their property, with their land. I'm gonna let you defend your line of our kingdom at home. King Ray was the first king, the kind king that he is, to give work from home privileges to the villages. And then comes the king's second hand or right hand, in charge of security and everything war related. Sir Federico Valdez. A lot of the villagers one day started coming up and talking to Federico Valdez. Sir Federico Valdez, there's a problem. Federico's like, I'm here to solve any of your problems. What's going on? Federico's a kind man, had a dark past. He used to live in the other side, in the fuckery area. But he crossed paths. We tried our best to make him look as human as possible. But everyone loves his heart, even though he doesn't know how to speak proper English. But I will translate so you guys can understand what he's saying. She said, there's no seeds in the bird seeder no more. Bird feeder no more. Federico's like, oh yeah, you know what? We do our rounds. We have somebody come out. They fill it up every 2 hours. So you probably caught them in the middle of filling up the situation. But don't worry about it. We'll get to you right away. But then another villager came in. Said, Federico Valdez, Sir Federico Valdez, I haven't seen no bird seed ever in my area. I think there's somebody coming. Let's rewind it back. Let's rewind. Back to Hector the squirrel inside a pub, devising his plan to try to cross that line to get all the bird seeds. So he had two friends with him. Jeremiah Spike and Francine Heatherman. She was a thief. He was a con artist. And they started devising this plan. We're gonna wait until late at night, till it's extremely dark outside, cloudy even. Throw a little lightning in it. Blah. And we're gonna go and use the camouflage, and we jump from birdseed to birdseed. Every birdseeder has a big box dispensing the birdseed in there every few minutes. So we could use the camouflage over the box, open it up, put it in the bag, or the birdseed, tie that bitch up, take the back roads all the way back to the fuckery area. They said that sounds like a plan. You take east, I'll take west. He takes east, south. And we'll come back in the circle, straight back home. Bet, plan. Well, when they were devising this plan, there was a cricket that was in here. The little fucking cricket is one of those. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, but he's a good guy. But he's a piece of shit. Salami Sam is what we called him in the bar, but it doesn't matter. He comes out, hears the conversation, starts jumping his ass all the way to the kingdom. Goes to Federico's door in the middle of the night. Sir Federico Valdez, I heard a plan, and I think I know where all the seeds are going. Comes back, wakes up, puts his robe on. I gotta go tell the king. Federico Valdez gets in his horse, parks it, puts that shit in park. It's a Mustang, not a real horse. But he goes out, goes to the king's chambers. This huge door, double door, that says K and V and R right there. Made out of gold Snicker bar wrappers. He likes candy. He opens the door. There's a big, huge bed made out of pizza roll bags. He's a fun king. He's a fun king. He's not fucking. He's a fun king. That's a double. That's for later. And then he shows up into the balcony where the king's at. King Ray, I have news of the seed. That's what he said. And King Ray says, what have you then? What have you heard? They're planning their attack tonight. Get all the Vibanites ready, armed, and ready to fuck shit up. But tell them to meet me in the front of the balcony in 20 minutes. Federico Valdez gets inside his information booth, starts calling people up. Boop, 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 boop. Brrr, yeah. That's how you answer the phone. Yo, we need you. Come to the King's Cash. Word started spreading. All the Vibanites started coming in. King Vibe comes out very, very, very pretty. Tells everybody, my Vibanites, I send you out there now and look for these squirrels, especially that bullshit motherfucker named Hector. I've been hearing word of this man, and I need this squirrel in my presence immediately. Fight strong, and after this, we'll go to the Golden Corral. Kids eat free. It's Tuesday. Go. So they go out. The speech empowered the men to go out and fight this battle and try to fight these squirrels. As everyone's taking each block and each corner, covering every angle, we see Hector come in, and Hector said, fuck this. Started walking straight through the mob of people coming at him. And he started jumping on them and leaving poop stains all over their shirts and shit. And he's just jumping all over the place, fighting off the Vibanites coming directly at him. And then with a big swift, Hector gets smacked like the bitch he is. When he wakes up, he's inside a prison cell. It was a raven. Comes out. I see they put you in here with us, huh? So Hector the squirrel's like, who are you? And then the raven comes out and he's missing an eye. And he's like, you don't remember you clawing my eye out and selling it? For bird seed? You have an addiction, brother. You need to stay in here and get clean like us. Tomorrow we're gonna go play bingo in the hall. They're gonna have green jello and shit. Sounds like fun. Hector's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is crazy. Hector starts finding a way And he finally found a little hole, a little imperfection on the wall, and he abused it and got free. He said, you know what? I'm going to kill the king. He said, this is the only way shit gonna be my way. The king needs to go. He's too nice. So he finds a way, takes black alleys, stays in the shadows as he shows up in the back of the king's house. Now the king's got the ultimate bird seed feeder. It stands 7 foot tall, made out of pure gold. He has 2 hummingbird juices right next to it, but the main bad boy is that golden beauty. With bird seed that make birds fly faster and stronger, make better bird babies. Hector's eyes opened up. Came back. Started walking real slow. Trying to stay in the shadows as much as he can until he could get to the bad mama jamma of the golden bird seed feeder. He sees an opening. It's like free range. He checked all the surroundings. No king in sight. He said, this will hurt him more, me taking this bird seed. And the whole feeder. And then as he had that thought, the door behind him closed. Big metal machine started covering the balcony. Closing it up to be concealed where there's no escape. It's dark, it's pitch black, no one can see shit. Hector starts walking. Zoom. Federico Valdez in full effect comes out with 2 katana swords. Sir Cacona from Britain was the one that got it to him. And he says, so you are Hector? And he's like, Federico Valdez. Federico's like, you know I can't let you leave with that. He's like, I wish to see you try. Federico says, I'll give you one more chance, your last chance. Put the bird feeder down and come with me. And he says, I'm gonna put it down. Just don't cut me. Federico puts, Hector puts down the bird feed. Comes out and just drop kicks him. Federico gets kicked in the chest. Oh! Comes back, flips over like the Rock. Did a underleg sweep kick. Hector jump. Flipped over. Drop kicked a punch Federico in the mouth. Federico bleeding cut. Hector got the katana now. Got it on Federico's neck. Federico says, you are a good challenger, but your observations are weak. And Hector's like, no, you're the one that's weak. And as Hector comes up with it, a katana comes right through his chest. Shing! Hector falls down. King Vibe pulls the sword off of Hector. Helps Federico Valdez up. Federico got bruises. He's cut a little bit. His knee hurt a little bit. He got a little swollen toe. Because in the scruffle, his toe flipped over when he was running. It flipped over and it hurt. Helps him up. He's like, King, thank you. You saved my life. And I said, no, you saved my bird feeder. And that's the end, ladies and gentlemen. That was Hector and Federico's story for the night. Have a great, great night. Sweet dreams. And I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.
Get money, stay high. Go to YouTube for story time with Ray Vibe. We say he's a great guy.